My name is Bosay de Leon, and I'm rocking with Freedom Vice. Solo Mob was 3 artists that came together. We were all solo. We had a producer, Hutch Slap Some, Spin Stacks, and then myself. And we were all solo artists, so we're out here solo mobbing. So we all just came together, kind of just worked out in the studio. Hutch and Spencer grew up out in Sacramento, in Citrus Heights, I believe, somewhere out there. Then they moved out here to the Bay Area. They're out there in San Francisco. He told me he made music, and I was just kind of like, that's dope, so do I, Then one day he was like, hey man, I got a show, you trying to come? And I was like, nah man, I'm trying to get on stage. So then he was like, I need a hype man. So then I went up there and did his hype man. Then I met the producer Hutch, and then we all started, linking up, making music together, and then we just started that Solo Mob movement. And ever since then, it's been on.
Yeah, you shout them out on almost every song.
Hell yeah, that's my motherfucking team, you always gotta support the fam, Whoever supports you, you gotta support them back,
Distributing all this music, fuck this beef shit. I finally made it out the hood and out that street shit. The other day, some little niggas try to bang on me. Like, where you from? I said around the corner down the street. They think you changed when your address hit a different block. Come fuck around and find out and get your homie pop. They wanna know if this custodian still carry mops. That slip and fall in the store just means you getting popped. They wanna see you hit that U-turn, I elevate. I put my foot up on this gas, watch me accelerate. And then they try to take my life through that corridor. That window saved my life, and that's what I call on the Lord for.
Nah, music is therapy, most definitely. It's cheaper than talking to a therapist, I'll tell you that much right now, It's easier for me to just feel the way I'm feeling one day, plug in my shit and just get to going, you know what I mean? Like, that's like the best therapy for me. It's the best outlet I have to express myself, because you're in your home, A lot of us are doing like in-home studios, We still go to studios, but a lot of this shit is at the house. And we're just at the house expressing how we feel, you know what I mean? And like, it's very therapeutic for me. It helps me get out everything that I feel, you know what I mean?
Who's my Big Daddy and stuff? I am Bosay de Leon.
I can hop on anything, I got so many projects out there, there's so many different beats. Guitar, blues, you know what I mean? Boom Bap, fucking West Coast fucking anthems, like anything you could think of, I hopped on, you know what I mean? But my lane is like hip hop, I love doing hip hop. That shit saved my life, you know what I mean? Like, it's full force saved my life. Like, it's everything that I do, I breathe hip hop, I live hip hop. That's what hip hop is to me, man. I started off breakdancing as a kid, just listening to that music, breakdancing at the park, and that shit just elevated, you know what I mean? Breakdancing, and then started rapping, you know what I mean? And it's all just intertwined in together.
There ain't no slacking in my mackin', baby, watch your step. And ain't no slipping in my pimpin', nigga, what you rap. Ain't no be playing in these streets unless you rap your set. You never know, you fuck around, it could be your last breath. All day. And we was out here, baby, all day. We was trapping in the hallway. We was trapping in them hallways. We was out here, baby, all day. And we ain't tripping on no small change. And all I gave you was this raw game. But all the dudes you fuck with all lame.
The fundamentals of hip hop is breaking, scratching, graffiti, and MCing. Like that's where the fuck it started, and then people would take house records, find the break in them, and then MC just start spitting over them. Now that element is kind of phased out, through the years of hip hop and everything being digital, and Fruity Loops took a motherfucking toll on a lot of DJs, you know what I mean? Like, you don't need a DJ no more, but it's great to have a DJ because there's something raw about that raw feeling of live music, and there is no backtrack. It's just you, raw audio, rapping, and you got a DJ cutting that motherfucker up. Like, people will look at that and be like, oh my God, that's crazy, but that's where it started, you know what I mean? So like, it's crazy that we've moved from that, and I would love to bring that back. I know a few cats out here that do live music and live performances, and it's something else to watch, you know what I mean? It's something else that you feel inspired after. You're like, I'm gonna go home and make some shit, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I feel like hip hop is. Hip hop is where you hear some shit and it'll change your perspective on things. Music has been dumbed down through the years, and that's what pops on the radio. You know what I mean? That's what people want to hear, is some shit you can dance to and you don't give a fuck about, and that's cool. But real hip hop will make you change some shit in your community. You know what I mean? It'll make you fucking start a revolution in a sense. You know what I mean? And the power of the MC could be fucking dangerous, which is why, you know, the big labels try to take away from that. They're trying to take away from that and make this dumbass music, you know what I mean? And that's just what it is, because if it makes money, you know, people are all like, oh, I can't hate on it, it makes money. But honestly, I'm from an era where if you made money and nobody liked your music, you were a sellout. But nowadays, people love to sell out, is what it sounds like, you know what I mean? And it's like, I ain't with that shit, you know what I mean? Like, I don't benefit from any of this music on the radio other than, you know, getting the grind on a chick at the fucking club, you know what I mean? But that's what the music was made for, I understand. But don't put that as the forefront of hip hop. Slash that motherfucker into another genre, because that's not what hip hop is to me, you know what I mean? That's like another genre of rap, you know? So I don't know, it's hard to say you don't like shit anymore, because once you say you don't like some shit, you a hater. But I ain't a hater for saying some shit is whack. You know what I mean? Like, if some shit is fucking whack, you should be able to be like, hey man, that shit's fucking whack. Like, I don't fuck with it. You know what I mean? But people are hella scared and they just want to support. I can support something that you stand behind. But if you're just telling me, oh, I'm just in it for the money, then what the fuck does that benefit me? I get nothing from you. You know, and I feel like my music, you get something from it. You know, so if you want to take a delve into my catalog and you want to listen to me, you're going to find some shit that's going to hit you. You know what I mean? But if you're looking for some club shit, yeah, I got some of that shit too. Because like I said, I started off dancing. You know what I mean? I grew up dancing and breaking, you know what I mean? Like, so, yeah, I got that shit too, but that's not the music that I make, you know what I mean? But I could delve into that catalog, but I like to make shit that'll make you think, you know, metaphors and, you know, bars and lyrics. That's what I stand behind. That's what fucking hip hop is.
Open the floodgate, cause I'm about to bring the storm in. I'm the reason why the world suffer from global warming. Spitting fire in the Arctic, someone send the warning. I'm kryptonite to all these rappers, so let's do some mourning. Take 2 of these and you gon' call me back up in the morning. I'm the one that went crazy before the fucking war ran. Zordon told him that it's morphin' time. You've been mortified on the fact that I got more to shine. I've been flexing, oh my god. Bitch, you broke, get a job. I took my final form like Frieza, I'ma turn it up. And I'm the life of the party, watch me burn it up. I got this energy that's purer than a spirit bomb. I'm dropping Hiroshima all over this intercom. I got the lighter, somebody hook up the propane and tell Snoop Dogg that I need they said there's money on your block.
You know, I wish somebody would have told me that when I first started off that I could be, you need to be a writer. You know, you need to be a writer for the people, because if I'm only just talking about my life, yeah, people been through my experiences, have been something like me, but how can they fully relate to me? You know, when I hear my friends venting to me like, oh, this bitch done did this to me, or some girl being like, oh, these motherfuckers ain't shit, like, how can I write something that they both can feel it? You know what I mean? Like, that's what I had to come to learn on my own, which took a little bit longer, you know, because people were like, yeah, it sounds a lot of personal shit to you, you know what I mean? Like, I can't really intertwine into it, like, I can't really relate sometimes, you know? So once you start making relatable music and taking inspiration from everything around you, that's when you'll reach a lot more people, you know? If I could give advice to anybody, just be unapologetically yourself, you know? Be authentic, be who you are. Don't be the next man, you know what I mean? Because you trying to sell somebody else and it ain't you, they gonna sniff it out, you know what I mean? It's easy to sniff out bullshit. Unless you're surrounded by bullshit, then that's all you know. But, you know, for me, like, I know when situations are bullshit, you know, and you can hear somebody in their music and be like, yeah, I don't think he rock like that. I don't think he does that, you know what I mean? You know, so just be yourself, you know? Speak about your life experiences and the people around you, because those are the ones that are gonna support you, are the people around you, you know what I mean? And once you get them on board, then you got a little movement. Then once you got your little movement and you start doing your shows, and let's say you do a show and you're an up-and-coming artist, and you bring 10 of your friends, and 10 of your friends rush the stage when it's time for you to get in, you're gonna draw a crowd. Because your friends genuinely support your music because they wanna hear what you got to say. And you'll fucking generate a crowd. You know what I mean? Once you get up there and do your thing. And if you got the voice of the MC and you got the voice to people believe what you're saying, then they gonna rally behind it. You know, then most definitely they gonna rally behind it. but nobody wants to rally on some bullshit.
Ay, a real nigga, they never give me my moment back. Wanna see me in the box, better yet just see me trap. Heard me rap, a lot of niggas thought that I was black. Popped up to my venue, saw me like, who the fuck is that? I've been trying to get this money since a young buck. Niggas wonder how I went about it, wasn't dumb luck. I've been thinking about my life in a foreign land, with my bitch Daenerys on a dragon ruling foreign land. Got a picture of my kingdom with a clear view, while I'm looking at my daughter backseat on my rear view. Drinking Henny, wondering who trying to get me in the mirror, like how I'm finna look when I'm 50. Niggas shifty, try to get me in the heat of the night. I never cheated in life, I tried to do what was right, but all this money in the table got me losing my sight, and we was cannonball whipping on the stove all night. But
You know, hearing my old music is kind of cringe for me, you know what I mean? And people are like, nah, man, that shit is dope, you know? So like, you know, that's what challenges me as well, is myself, you know, being better than the person I was yesterday, you know what I mean? Always trying to strive for, you know, in a sense, greatness, you know, like, let these legs carry a legacy, you know what I mean? Like, and I got my daughter, so like, she's a big fucking inspiration for me to get the fuck out where I'm at, you know what I mean? And make it in this music, you know what I mean? So I'm really out here trying to fucking convey that, you know? I want to be known for my art, but I want to be known for, you know, keeping it 100. You know, people really listening to me and being like, I felt everything he said, you know what I mean? Like, whether it related to me, I know those emotions were real. You know, they weren't bought, they weren't fake, they weren't just written. Like, sometimes it's great to fucking emotionally vomit on a microphone, you know what I mean? Because you'll come up with some shit that you never thought would hit, you know what I mean? So, my biggest thing is, that's my impact. I just want people to know that I'm keeping it 100. You know what I mean? And they can feel that through the fucking music, you know? Through the beats I select, through the words that I say, through my rhyme pattern, you know what I mean? Like, I just want them to know that I ain't faking the funk out here. You know, greatness is always striving to become great, being better than what you were the other day. You know, that's greatness to me. Like, somebody who's standing behind what he's saying and is keeping it 10 toes down, is keeping it 100. You know, that's greatness in itself, you know? Living out here in the Bay Area is so easy to get caught up in this fast living, and fucking, it's expensive to live out here, you know what I mean? So, you know, you just have to be true to yourself, and that's greatness.
yeah. Hello. This the return of the Boom Bap. Who the fuck are these new cats? Better tell your bitch that the goon's back, breaking in my own home. Like I'm turbo in ozone, try to phone home like E.T., bitch, I'm long gone. I've been charging up my heart just like I'm Pikachu, and I'ma send a motherfucking shock when I see you. It makes it really hard to breathe. I see you. Next time I'll be up in a Benz when I see you.
Well, first and foremost, my music is for me, you know? It's for me, it's my therapy. It helps me get out my shit. If people just happen to like it, then that's the fucking added bonus. You know, that's the positive to it. But who I want to listen to my music is people who enjoy, you know, hearing new artists, people who enjoy lyrics, people who enjoy, you know, smoking pot riding around town and just, you know, listening to some dope ass shit. You know what I mean? That's who my music's for. You know, it's people who enjoy music. You can't say you enjoy music and don't give music a try, you know what I mean? There's music that I don't like, but I gave it a try, and there's a reason I don't like it, you know what I mean? But, you know, like you said, it's something out there for everybody. Man, I just came out with this project, Nimbus, you know? I got production with Big Dirty, and I got production with Hush Slap Something. And I kept it pretty tight-knit bunch, you know? I only got 2 features on there, which is Spin Stacks and Nico for Show. You know what I mean? There's some cats that I fuck with, and you know what I mean? I don't put hella people on my album, you know what I mean? Last thing I want to do is make a cameo on my own album, you know what I mean? Got so many fucking features, people don't even know who this album is for, you know? So when you listen to my shit, yeah, you'll get some features, you'll hear some dope artists that I fuck with, and then you'll get a lot of me, you know? Later down the line, when more success comes, when my name is more established, then that's when the features are gonna come in, you know what I mean? Because you could pay to work with anybody, but you know, like, I don't knock people for doing that, but I'm not always in the realm of doing that. I'd rather be at a level where they see me and I see them and they're like, no, I fuck with you. You know what I mean? And that's more organic music than me paying for some shit. You know what I mean? When I pay for some shit, I'm just gonna get whatever the fuck I pay for. You know, but when you genuinely fuck with somebody, they're gonna give you something that they fuck with as well, you know? So, you gonna get me. Go listen to me. Bosay de Leon. Stream all that shit, you know? I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
We outside.
Hello. This the return of the Boom Bap. Who the fuck are these new cats? Better tell your bitch that the goon's back, breaking in my own home. Like I'm turbo in ozone. Try to phone home like E.T., bitch, I'm long gone. I've been charging up my heart just like I'm Pikachu. And I'ma send a motherfucking shock when I see you. It makes it really hard to breathe. I see you. Next time I'll be up in a Benz when I